like my last. Anything could work, it happens slow or fast. Smoking on that hope, I'ma need an ounce of that. I bet was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Treat this like my first, treat this like my last. Anything could work, could happen slow or fast. Smoking on that hope, I'ma need an ounce of that. I bet was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Treat this like my first, treat this like my last. Anything could work, could happen slow or fast. Smoking on that hope, I'ma need an ounce of that. I bet was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Shout out to my rhymes, help me do this right. The Lord control the fire, but you can roll the dice. I care more about the ownership, I don't care about the price. You think I was a loner, I just don't really waste time. Nah, you comment, I commit. Take some notes and grab a pen. Money don't make you a man. Lose some friends, think you the man. People love to play pretend, love to play the middleman. Love to say that they your friend, but where they at when it's the end? I know everything I do would never be enough, but that ain't stopped me from developing and always showing up. They always love to say what's up before they ask me for some stuff, but I built this shit on love and I ain't never expected none. There's a lot of things I should be showing off. Avant-garde, this a war. You should see my battle scars. Trying to be the richest man of Babylon. Tag along. Hope you say that 10% and bought a home. Gone.
All right. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Let me get the sound set up and then we'll get to rocking here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Check, check, and check. I think we're all good to go. Ooh, sick with it. 500% gain. Damn. Let me close this real quick. Yeah, I closed it on its own. Cool, cool. All right. I need to pop out the chat. Yeah, I had a good weekend, man. Got a lot of relaxing time in. Went over some stats. Other than that, I just really chilled out. I'm trying to get over this damn cold, man. I went from COVID to now I just have a cold. So glad that it's past the COVID part. Like I don't feel like bad anymore, like shitty, but definitely feeling better. So that's good. All right. Chat is popped out. Bring up trading view. I had to reset it. There was like 20 instances of it open on my computer for some reason. And it's because I didn't reset my computer. What up? Smuck knock. Oof. God damn. I wish it would let the trades continue, but they don't. Let's go to NQ. I'm currently short right now. I'll explain why. I really haven't done much. I just like came on here, saw that it went half back into this area here. And then so it was just like a perfect half back rejection. So that's why I'm short. Other than that, I really haven't done anything yet. So we can go through we'll go through the higher time frames. We will figure out exactly what's going on. What happened, man? What do you mean, Joshua? Screwed you over? How so? Yeah, explain it to me. Did you hit up their support's really good, man. It may take them a little bit to get back to you, but when they do, they'll make it right, whatever it is. They're the only company that actually does do that. Well, Take Profit does too. I've had them reset funded accounts, all kinds of shit like that. One second, I got one of my headphones is missing an earpiece. Yeah, so it does look like it's gonna retrace back down. Well, what happened though? What's the issue? Yeah, they're if you hit them up on Friday, especially at night, it's gonna take them like Monday. They'll hit you up. I don't think they have any staff on during the weekends. Yeah, their customer service is really good in the terms of like they'll fix whatever the issue is, but it does take them a minute to get back to you. I just don't think they are hiring new support people. They should be. All right, so it's going down here. I gotta switch over to Take Profit account. These are all funded accounts I'm trading with right now. I gotta switch over to take profit here, and because I have 2 contracts on there. Nah, fuck it. The headphone's not going on there. Alright. Switch over to their. I hate this leap shit right there in front of my way. It's like once you sign up for it, they should like remove that shit. Super fucking annoying. Okay, so not a bad game. Got bored. Oh, it attacked her? Oh yeah, goats are vicious, man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get sheep or something. I'm not fucking really liking the goats. And then we got this other one, a little baby one. It's not like a baby, but it's pretty young. And I was like, I don't know, it seems kind of young. And it was kind of like humanized, like friendly, and that's not a good goat, dude. That thing cries. It will not stop crying out. Like I don't know if it just misses its mom or what this is, but it won't shut up. It's super fucking annoying. All right, so is it gonna double bottom here? This is something we've been seeing lately, this double bottom right here. So I'm definitely gonna be watching this. So basically price slipped down, activated the sell stop, putting me into a sell, and never triggered the buy. Huh. Yeah, that's not really them screwing you over though. That's Rhythmic or whatever platform you're using. That's what they're gonna say, bro. But I think if you just come at them like, hey, I'm not sure, like just be polite and they should help you with that. But like something like I don't know how to say this nicely, but something that, well, it isn't mean either. Something to keep in mind is that you are the CEO of your trading, right? So you're the CEO, whatever you want to call it, Joshua's trading business, whatever it is. You're the CEO. Bullnox is an investor. So to go to them is kind of like Elon Musk going to like JP Morgan being like, hey, and, I bought these batteries, man, from this company and they don't work. Can you help me fix the problem? That's kind of almost what it's like. So I've always, whenever I have issues, I'm super polite to them because of that. Um, Sell stop putting me into a sell and never triggered the buy. So you mean like price? It ran through your original order. I'm assuming that's what you said. Triggered the buy. Huh. Price probably moved too fast, huh? I hate that. I've had that happen quite a bit over the time of trading where it will overshoot my stops. I've had to do that quite a bit. Okay, so one, two, three, 4 candles in a row. So I assume that this little area on the lower time frame is going to be the balance. So I'm going to move my stops down to that. Oh, you're trying to like guesstimate where the market's going to reverse at? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that anymore, man. It's kind of dangerous. But yeah, no, I get what you're talking about. Yeah, it just blew through the stop. Yeah, yeah. Price is moving really fast. It will do that sometimes. That's why I don't use limit orders, man. I only market in and out. If you use especially if you use a stop limit order, those are more likely to get ran through. But I've even had market order limit, like market orders, and the market get blown through if Nasdaq moves too fast. But that sucks, man. That sucks when that happens. I know the feeling, dude. Was it a funded account too? Probably, huh? Okay, hold on. What do you mean? So it put a buy limit at 7730 and a sell stop to get out of it, I'm assuming. 10 points lower. Oh, so price went. I get what you're saying. So price went. It went like you had. I just wouldn't trade like that anymore, man. Because for one, you're not waiting for a reaction. So I don't know. So you had um a buy limit here, right? And then 5 points higher, you had a sell, right? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, no, that's a weird buy limit at 17. Yeah. No, it doesn't make a difference. It will still trigger you in either way, MLG. I just don't trade like that. I don't think it's a good way to trade. Um, like if you think price is gonna reverse somewhere, just wait and see if it's gonna do it. Like I wouldn't like let's say I wanted to because you don't know, right? If it's gonna even or if it just move blast right through it like it did Joshua's. Um, because we don't know if it's gonna even stop when it gets somewhere. It could just go right through. So why not just wait a second? I guess unless you're working or something, then I could get it, but just wait for it to like work its way up there instead of putting a sell limit order there. Just wait for it to do that and then enter. Now you got a clear stop loss instead of using like a point stop or a stop loss based on something else. All right. So yeah, we'll go through and we will look at the market. We'll look at the higher time frames once this trade's over. Or if it breaks this, then we can go ahead and do it. Then I can relax. But we'll go through high time. We'll go through our normal shit. We'll go through the news. We'll go through and look at our weekly bias, higher time frames, gaps. You know the drill. And then, but first, while we're waiting on this, we can lock down where Asia session's going. So Friday we nailed it. If you look at the analysis, like it didn't go quite down there, but it was very close to where we thought it would reverse at and then up. So now the question is it up or down tonight? So it never got all the way up here. So that's why I think it might reverse here. So if we look at this little balanced area right here, this has never been dipped into yet. So this is on my radar. And that's where I thought it would go on Friday, but it never got up there, quite up there. It did like the phase one, right? Like it touched the bottom of it, rejected as expected. And then we ended up lower. I think the 4 p.m., let's put the 4 p.m. closing price. Yeah, so I say 4 p.m. closing because that's the closing of the stock market. Futures are based off of stocks. So these indices are anyways. Oh, we're actually above it. So there it is right there. What would be cool is if we get like an Asia session turn here where it works its way down here and bounces off of this and goes up to there. That would be optimal, I think. But I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's what would be cool. So we do have this area here. Has not been rebalanced yet. Or this area here. Or even this area. So, I mean, this is like an inefficiency, right? It's a gap. So this in itself is a balanced area. Seller sold, buyers bought. Yeah, maybe not. I guess if you look at that as buying up, then yeah, but so let's just put this one on our chart. Which I feel like this dip down here rebalanced it. So I don't see price coming all the way down here. It really makes me think that it's going to go up here. But I would like to still see the gap fill first, maybe. It usually does not fill it right away. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I even forgotten the damn orders on the chart. And That happens to me a lot on Trade of 8 because Trade of 8, when you exit position, it doesn't automatically close your stops with it. I've had that happen a lot. Blown a lot of accounts because of that. I did it not that long ago with 4 or 5 take profit accounts actually. All right, let's drop down and investigate this a little bit more and see what is up here. Yeah. So there's this area here. I would say that this one is already being rebalanced. Same with this one, rebalanced. Rebalanced there, rebalanced. So there's only this. And then which one are we closer to? We're closer to this one. Which one? I'm going to exit these actually because of that. I'm going to go ahead and probably flip long here once I get out all of my positions here. Not a bad gain though per account, 150s, somewhere around there. I did take a loss, right? When I went short, but I did it too early. Like I got in the habit last week somewhere along the way of like trying to front run trades, like entering short or long before it gets to the area for whatever reason. I would just enter and put my stop there, like increasing my risk by like 5 times and then being overconfident that it would in fact reverse there. So I almost tried to do it right when I first got on, when the market first opened. I was like, no. So I went ahead and exited, taking the little L. Not little, it was like $150, but I didn't want to continue on that like habit and pattern of doing that because it's not beneficial for me in my trading in any kind of way, shape, or form. What up, General Park? Oh, got you. Okay, so put you into a sell and then, yeah. Was it a funded account you said, or no? Was it an eval? All right. Yeah, I think. Let's look at this and see. It's yeah, it should have rejected here, and the fact that's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and go long here. Maybe 1 contract with my funded accounts, and then 2 contracts with evals. Now let's put my stop like right below this area here. You got 1, 2, 3 candles in a row. So like this little area in here should be, on this time frame, should be your balanced area. And then once it like shows me it's working, like doesn't reject here. Like I'm worried about it rejecting here. So it shows me that it's going to go through that area. Then I'll add on and look for upward price action. I would say that this double bottom's a little early though. Usually it will do this later in the night. Nice, man. Those are tough to beat too. Congrats on that. That's those bigger accounts are hard to pass. Yeah, it's not slippage. It's priced like moving too fast. Yeah, it's just I don't know what to call it. I don't know why it happens, but I've had my orders blown through quite a bit. Yeah, it's just it just like it almost like have you ever seen where price like creates a volume imbalance? It's almost like it does that, or it just like skips it. Nice. Nice. Glad to hear it, man. That's the point. Dude, I pissed off a bunch of people with the post that I did on Friday. Like, I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know why they're so fucking angry about it. Like they're like, I spent like 30 minutes trying to respond to these fucks, but it's almost a waste of my time. They're so close minded, they're not gonna listen to me anyways. I was like, it was just like simply like saying like you're being breadcrumbed. Like, you know, either he knows, ICT knows what I'm talking about, or he's breadcrumbing you. Or he's breadcrumbing you, and then if he knows, that's fucked. And then if he doesn't know, then he's a fucking fraud because he should be able to know. What I'm like, the fact that price does not reverse for liquidity, it continues onward until it goes back into filled inefficiency. And then the inefficiency being filled does not even cause the reversal. It's the liquidity, or it's the balanced area on the other side of it that causes the reversal. So I mean, that's like a big part of, like, if you're in trade ICT, like if you could understand that, that would change the game for you. And the fact that I feel like he has to know this, but he's just not choosing to share it. Where's it at? Nah. I think it's yeah, there, this one. No, it's not that one. Anyways, I can't find it, but I spent a lot of time trying to talk to some sense in dudes, but they're just too angry. Yeah, he definitely is a gatekeeper, man. Like, he does not want, I don't think he wants them to learn it, because if you do the math on his mentorship, he's making like, $3 million a year, somewhere around there, from his mentorship that he charged money for. Somewhere around $3 million a year. And right now his YouTube is like, if you look at his views per day and week, it's about you know, 30 to 100 grand, somewhere around there per week from his YouTube. So yeah, he wants you to watch his videos. Okay, so hopefully it bounces here. This is kind of like, it's either going to go here, it's going to roll over. So hopefully it goes here. Yeah, it's just, is it working off of this or that? I'm not sure. But the other stuff he teaches, I mean, it has value. So I just wish he would just include that so people understand. All right, let's go to the daily chart here and have a look and see what we're dealing with here. I think we're gonna get a bounce here. I was looking at some of the like macro stuff, and it looks like last week, end of week, they started buying the dip, and the companies are buying back shares again. Everything's seeming pretty bullish here. And it appears we went perfectly. And this is another thing, this shit works on the daily chart too, like to the tick there, that half back area there. So I think we do have another gap lower, but it's not like a major gap. We had like a major gap in here that got repaired. We did put in a doji on Friday though. That's something to note. That's definitely a little suspicious. And then it appears maybe we went back to half back of this doji here. Yeah. So there's two instances of it working on the daily chart really well. So you have that doji. Dojis are balance. Balance is resistance and support. It hit it, rejected. So I think what happens tomorrow should be pretty telling. If it's able to go through this, then we can automatically assume that price would just level up and go to the next one, which should be this area here. So then we would see price come up into there. And then from there, I would expect definitely a pullback, right? We'll have to look at the news and see which day the news is coming. He used to do a private mentorship. I didn't know he still offered it. I know he used to. Yeah, I know it slipped, huh? Yeah, I said it. I was like, no, I'm used to saying it though. It's like built into me. I don't use order blocks anymore. Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't use order blocks anymore, man. I know, dude. They were like, fuck MLG. Like, dude, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Well, what the fuck are you selling? Like, nothing, you motherfucker. Like, what is why are you so mad? Like, why are they so mad? There's angry little fucking people, man. Never met more people more angry. Like, Jesus Christ. I wasn't even saying anything bad about the deal. I was just stating the facts. Like, he made fucking $3 million a year from mentoring. Like, what? Why is that? It's from his mouth, not mine. Yeah, exactly, Smoknook, exactly, yeah, some of his concepts aren't bad, like, I'm not hating on the concepts, I'm just saying they're missing you're missing a major fucking part of it, like, I don't yeah, so I think they just like to argue. Yeah, exactly, they're really unhappy and unprofitable, it's a good way to say it. Okay, I thought it was like I was kinda shocked, I was like, "Jeez, man," because when I wrote it, I didn't I wasn't trying to make people mad. I could make them really mad if I wanted to, but it definitely wasn't the point. Yeah, so ES here even looks pretty bullish. Um, you've had a good move down here, a really good move down. I would say that if we're looking at the structure here, that this is like the one, leg two, and then you have a doji there, and then leg three. So let's look at this. High to low. We're almost at half back of it. Yeah, so I definitely think that probably come up into here. It's just, is it going to do it at the beginning of the week or the end? I think that's the question. Let's go to YM. Mm. YM's like ahead of them. You notice that? Like it's already made its retracement up. It's already rejected at that doji, but that doji isn't the balance that's causing the reversal because there's not, I guess there is three, but I think no, it didn't reach that. Never mind. Maybe it is using that, but it overshot it by quite a bit. So it seems like it's ahead of price. Yeah, actually, I do General Park. I do a lot on Bitcoin. When I trade with this here, I do that a lot. Um, it's because it's easier to see, but I only do it on the 1 second because it has to update at some point. I noticed like with the higher time frame line chart, I guess you could use it to look to the left, but it's a lot easier to see the balanced areas. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely do that all the time actually. Not on indices so much, but on Bitcoin. Usually I can see it with indices. Like it should be the balance area should stand out to you. Like this one stands the fuck out. Like there's no doubt, right? When you look at it, you're like, okay, yeah, buyer's bought, seller sold, buyer's bought, seller sold, and then drop. And there's 3 candles in a row. Check, check. Even this doji, it's like pretty noticeable. Yeah. So if like let's say if it wanted to go lower, where would it go? I think um this would be the one right here because it hasn't rebalanced it yet, and there's a gap near the halfway mark of it. And it's the first pullback out of a consolidation. So here's a consolidation. There's your first pullback. I'm not saying it's going to happen this week. I think this week it's going to be focused on coming up to here. Yeah, ES, same thing, except for ES doesn't have that doji there. So for ES, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Let's find in these. Let's find where like. So let's say it's going to go up. It's probably might pull back again before that happens, or either it's just gonna blast that doji and go up. Yeah, I would think that usually dojis mean it's gonna reverse some amount and then up. So we need to find out where that would be. It's a big gap, especially for ES. I feel like that's a really big gap. Okay, here's the hourly chart on ES. If we look at this price action here, I think that's kind of interesting. I think this area here would be where I would think price would retrace to. Yeah, so here's your balanced area. There's obvious channel forming here. Yeah, it didn't quite get up there though either. So, yeah, this is a tricky one. It's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. It's a kind of like angle that it's at too. It's kind of made a really big move up, really big move down, really big move up. So should we expect a really big move down? That's the question. You have clear balance here. That's rejected off of. Yeah, I guess if you go like this, it makes it look good. It's to kind of overshot it though too. But if we just use that little baby doji there, I think that's the one I was outlining. Let's look for gaps here and see. Yeah, so if there's no immediate gap lower either. Yeah, I think we got to go with the first gap, the first balance area, and then work our way down and just outline them and see how they look, because it's not like super obvious which one to me at this point. 1, 2, 3, 3 in a row. So let's drop down any more. I don't like that candle so big. I doubt it's that one. And then this has never been retraced too. I definitely see this one. I'll just use this whole little range here. Yeah, you see that? So that this like what I just did there is like how you can confirm your thesis there. So it's fucking going down. Damn it. Good, nice little trickery there. So it went up, hit the top of it and rejected. And then so it looks like my original thesis was probably right. Unless this holds here. So I don't think it will, but so I'm gonna go ahead and exit this. Because the original idea was not to have price even come back down. It was just supposed to go up. I probably should have scaled out when it originally went up. All right, back to where we were. So, okay, so if we go to the hourly, we take this entire swing, right? And if you drop back down, and you take this balance area here, and it lines up perfectly with the entire range. See that? So you have that little half back of that area, and then the whole range, high to low, half back, and they line up. That's usually like really a good indication that that's where price will be going to on a retrace. It should make sense. So I'd say if we get a retracement, that's probably where price will be heading to. So I'm gonna keep that on my chart and put a line on there. All right, so we have the upside, we have our downside. So short term, this area here where I have the red line is where price will go to. But beyond that, then we have this entirety of this range here, which I think was on the daily chart. But there's other smaller areas in here that will still offer us really good trades. Like when price reaches here, it's likely to reject out of there. So I want to put that on my chart. And then once price gets to these levels, I can trade them. And then we have this area here. Then I'm also going to put a line on the low of it too, because the low, you usually get a good scalp out of that as well when it rejects there and goes back to short-term balance. Okay, so now that's like 4 good trades there, really A+ trades. And then, we have the entirety of it. So here, we already had the rejection off the low here on Friday. And this one doesn't have 3 candles in a row, so it's no bueno. It is that one. So I think those are good areas where price is going to go to. Let's see what, now it's going to go up, isn't it? Yeah, that's usually the way it works. It's usually the way it always works, man. Sorry, I'm going to wait for it to make a decision here. Either go up or down. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Let's go to spot gamma. Take a look at the news, earnings, anything like that. Tempted to go. I think I will just a little bit though. I feel like it's got at least one more push down, probably double bottom there. Dope, yeah, for sure. I need a refresher. Can you show how you're measuring half back? Yeah, price is fractal. It works on all of them. Oh, good looking out, Chris. We'll check that out once we go through spot gamma. Do you look for 3 candles on both sides of the balance area or just the way out? Just the way out. Just 3 out, way out. That's actually, that might be a good thing to look at. I wonder if it might increase the chances of it occurring. Okay. Let's go to scanners, founder notes. No, so this he wrote on Friday, apparently. Oh, still in a negative gamma market environment. It's not really increasing. It went from strong, extremely strong, and now we're back to slightly. So anytime there's negative market gamma, it's higher chances of bigger swings and bearish price action. So Wednesday we have, damn, fucking April's already over. We had the Fed interest rate decision that should be popping, and then that is Wednesday. It says it right there, and I looked anyways. And then Friday we have MFP. And then the 30th, we have AMD, Amazon. So that should be a good one. And then Apple is the 2nd. So definitely keep track of those. He says ultimately the call wall held exactly. SPX close 5100, bring us right to where we closed yesterday. The lack of realized volatility today caused all primary volatility metrics to decrease. Okay. He says the point that we're trying to bring home here is that it can often be much more profitable to wait for a pin to be able to touch the price before attempting to open a neutral, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's just talking about taking a trade based off of the information. As above, then current structural situation skewed by that late data that came in after the close, which is why we see nearly impossible situation for the market here with possible positive with positive gamma not registering on the combos until SPX breaches its call wall, which statistically has a negative forward return. Interesting. If the 5100 call wall holds for Monday, then we would expect some forgiveness on the height of the combo inflection point, and for that to drop, allowing more of a buffer for equities. So we, like, anytime we break through this wall and come back inside of it, he's saying that it's usually his statistical edge that more than 50% of the time you have a negative forward return, so that price goes down. concluding with our look at S&P 500 equities flow tool. Yeah, that's about the trading for then. So let's look at this here. So we go to SPX. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. I don't know if that's probably an old one that's been on my chart for a minute. Yeah, so we broke through it and then went back inside of it. That's usually bearish. So with the SPX does have a big gap here. Still open. So I would say it's kind of looking like we're gonna have like move back and then up, and then we'll end the week somewhere up in this area here. Let's go back to the news real quick. That one tells us the big stuff, but there's still like other news that we need to be aware of. So it dropped back down. It's probably gonna pop now. I missed that. I missed my exit there. My exit would have been there. I missed it. Wait to see if it does a double bottom though. That's the wrong one. I deleted my fucking thing. There it is. No. Thing is, that first one I clicked on, I decided too small. Yeah, there it is. All right, so noon. That one usually causes some movement, I think. So we do have the 30th, which is going to be Tuesday. We have a high impact news event. A lot of news this week, so should be good price action. And then we have Fed interest rates, PMI. So that day is gonna be popping. Probably live stream on that the Fed interest rate decision. And then yeah, these are gonna cause some pops. Non-farm payroll. We all know that's a good one. Yeah, so we are stacked for news this week. Should be really volatile. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that my weekly bias is bullish for the week, but I'm still not convinced of it yet. Like for long-term bullishness, I think I want to see like so we have our move up and then we had our move down here, right? So now I'd want to see it come up, like reject, put in a higher low here and then up. And once we make like this kind of movement here and like form a low down here that finds some support even before then, like here I'd probably be like looking for bullish long-term bullishness, but definitely gonna need to see price come up to here, reject, and then find support in some kind of like, whether it be here or it makes another balanced area up higher, but definitely would need to see that before I like switch from bullish to bearish. I mean from bearish to bullish again. But my weekly outlook, I like to leave these on my charts just to see if it plays out, is maybe get like a little short-term move down, as in takes price higher, and we end the week at the highs. So short downward, maybe down tomorrow. Yeah, it's the tricky part. It's usually always going to work like up the beginning of the week and then down, or down the beginning of the week and then up. So it's determining which one of those it is going to be. That's the tough part. Usually by Tuesday we can lock this down though. Usually Monday will give it away. Something I do want to look at before I do that is the weekly opening price from last week. Friday, Tuesday, Monday, because we usually will cross it at some point during the week. Most weeks we cross it. So that would be right here. It's gonna be a weekly opening price. Oof, that's like far away. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't know it was all the way down there. Like if we look at last week's, it's right here. So we finally crossed it just on Friday actually. So it always usually will find it at some point during the week. Even like this one, I bet it did. Where's it at? So here's Friday. And there's Sunday right there. And it crossed it multiple times. Monday. And that's that one. Crossed it right there on Thursday. See that? It almost always crosses it at some point during the week. So that kind of makes me feel like maybe we get the up and then down. We'll have to see though. I don't want to lock myself into too much of a bias here, but we know where price is likely to go. So in the short term. All right, now let's see if it's made a fucking decision here or not. Yeah, so it kind of looks like this is 3 taps. That's a wrap about to happen here. So that's where I look for price to do exactly what's doing now, like 1, 2, 3, and then go. 1, 2. I think I did it too many times there. It should just be 3. So it'd be more like 1, 2, 3, and go. All right, you guys got any questions? Pull up the chat here. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out on Bitcoin. So that's 2 really good trades just in this since I've been on stream here. I posted a video on Twitter where I made like $500 in the 13-minute video or something like that. When it starts like trending, it's so fucking lucrative. I made it that evening. I made $1,000 pretty quickly. I'll close that. See how it likes to double bottom there. I could keep going, obviously, but I'm not going to risk it. It's just slow. That's the only fucking thing I don't like about this. I had a position on yesterday, and I had like, I don't know, 3 shorts open or something like that, and it went my way, like 300% gain. I could not get it to fucking exit. Like no matter what I did, it just went until I pulled up my phone and then it did it. Okay. Do you look for 3? No, I answered that one. Thanks for going this. Yeah. Which time frame do you look for the 3 candle move before entry? Whichever time frame I'm looking for the balance on. So if I'm looking, I look at it on all time frames really, but if I'm like, I like the 10 minute, 10 minutes is probably my favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and go long here. I think this is 3 taps. It's a wrap. I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna understand that it could go back down one more time, like to 54. So I'm gonna be understanding of that. That's definitely a possibility here. And I'm gonna be looking for price to, that's just so far away, but here, I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight, but I definitely think it's going here. I don't, we have that area down here that we outlined that it could go to tonight, but it seems really far away. And I feel like, yeah. Yeah. Let's look at what it did on Friday. It was a down, just straight down. Down. It's all gap downs. Yeah, so this is kind of what I see us doing, like we're doing right here. We gapped up and then we kind of came down, but this one didn't fill it either. So I expect like this kind of move to happen now, like where it's going to like go. Obviously that had like nothing to fight here either though. Does reversal follows balance and efficiency format? Hmm. I'm not sure what you mean, MJ. Like, do you mean like after you have inefficiency up? Like, let's say it form made one here. Like, should you expect balance to form before reversal? Yeah. Yeah, I would say yeah. Usually you always get, before you get this move down here, you almost always get balance form. I'm not sure if that's what you're answering, but I think that's what you're asking. All right, so it's going here. So I'm going to go ahead and load on up. Because I'm chasing here with these accounts, I'm only going to enter one contract on my evaluation accounts. On my evaluation accounts, I'll enter two, but during the funded one, I'll only enter one, and I'll add on to it if given an opportunity to. If I don't get one, that it is what it is. I'll just exit into strength and then add back into weakness whenever that weakness will come. And then obviously I'll have to fine tune my stop a little bit. Right now, I'm just trying to get in the market. What's the benefit of using buy stops and sell stops? You mean buy limit stops? Like you can put in two different types. There's sell stop limit. That's in like a really chill market. These are gonna save you from the spread. Like these only have a tick. So like I think that's what you're asking. So there's these ones sell one stop limit, and then you see how there's two different numbers here. It's going to put the stop once you hit the, let me just put it on the chart so you can understand. So this one's like two orders in one kind of. So like let's say you had a stop loss, this was your stop loss. When price hits this one, it just triggers it automatically and it puts you in at the market. This one triggers and then it puts a limit order at that price a little bit lower. Like it front runs the stop pretty much. So stop limits and it puts you in a limit order just below price, so you get filled. But these ones can get blown through a lot easier than these ones. Both can get blown through, but this one is a lot higher chances. So in like a fast market, you definitely don't want to use these, but I do prefer these because especially with like Top Step, which they fucking will rape you on the stops. I'm not using it now, or when I wouldn't, dude. I don't think it's worth the money, man. You know, those guys are from Forex. I don't any company that's moving over from Forex to futures, I don't want to fuck with them. Not worth it to me, man. I've looked at their shit, and I don't think it's all that in a bag of chips. Especially their payout structure. Yeah, so like if you look at them, like I was considering like buying a account with them, and I was about to until I really started looking at their program. And I don't want these fucking Forex dudes moving over to futures. I think we should boycott all of them because they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna bring the fucking SCE or SEC with them, fucking investigating them. Now they're gonna start investigating futures, and I just want them to stay fuck out. We got a good thing going. I don't want those like their cash cows getting shut down in America. So like, oh, let me just go to futures. I think this company was smart and they kind of saw it coming. But either way, they were a Forex company first. And yeah, I don't like them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new ones that popped up. I'm not sure. Is their Forex one still up and running, or did they shut it down? Yeah, so um yeah, I get the pricing's cool and all, like you may save yourself a little bit of money, but maybe it was the let me see here. There's one of them I didn't like something about it. Yeah, oh, I was looking at the 50K count. I didn't like the $2,000 drawdown. I thought that was a little sketch. And then the only max 5 contracts, I think if you're trying to move up, but they have a scaling rule, so yeah, I just don't see like the major upside. I think you're saving $100, but um where's their payout structure? It's their payouts I didn't like. Yeah, 60 days of capped withdrawals. Something it was like something weird. Like it says, a 50K account with a 4% max drawdown is only eligible to withdraw 2,000 after every 14 days. After the 60 days, that account is eligible. Most prop firms have a 9. No, they don't. I guess Apex does. But I guess if you didn't want that, you could go with the expert account. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not wasting my money. I've got my set of prop firms that I know and use and trust, and to me, it's not worth the risk of getting fucked over. And it's not even about that. It's like partly is I don't trust them 100%. That's the main thing with me. I just don't trust them. So it's probably not even their fault. Maybe they are a good prop firm. I don't know, but I think like we already have prop firms that we know are legit. I don't know. To me, it's not worth the little bit of money I'm gonna save. Hopefully, I answered your question, bro. I think yeah. I think their payouts are it looks about the same as Apex. Yeah. Apex needs to change that. Hopefully they will soon. I think they're falling really behind in competition with the payouts. Hopefully they are two different companies. I hope so. I don't know. Do they pay? I don't know anybody any all I see is people getting fucked over from Forex. I don't know why you guys if you guys are still messing with Forex, what why? Like it makes no sense to me, guys. Like you have a better product that is cheaper, better, faster in every single way that's actually trusted and the companies are not actively fucking you. Like Forex companies are going to be trading against you. When you go long, they're going short. When you make money, they lose money. When they make money, you lose money. They're in direct competition with you at all times. So they're that's just the worst business fucking model I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, you do have a point there, Brian. Brian made a good point. Swing trading. He does have a good point there. You got me there. Like, yeah, swing trading, yeah, definitely. But yeah, other than that, see, okay, so here we go. It's moving. Yeah, I have a video on it too. Oh, really? Huh. It's the same owner though. I know that S6. I know it's the same owner because I recognize him from the Forex site. Because I used to be into Forex too. I used to trade Forex futures or Forex funding, so I used to be into that. I don't know though, but they're actively ghosty. But you may see people get payouts, but is it real? Is the question. Because I've had the companies offer me um, certificates of payout, certificates of passing, just to promote them. Really sketch. Oh, have you? Okay. Beef. Okay, cool. Good for you, man. I'm just saying there's a better option, man, that you know, like um where they're not adjusting spreads, they're not messing with quotes, they're not trading against you. Um yeah. Not yeah, gunmen, and the fact is that it's not even that the broker is, they're widening the spreads. They have access. So futures, like your company never even, like Apex never even has access to our orders. It goes straight from Tradeovate to CME. Like there's no branching off. But with Forex it branches off. And then they have different risk companies that are messing with it, and and fading you. So part of the risk management as a prop firm with them is they're fading their customers. And that is the major issue. You cannot be fading your fucking customers, man. That's like the worst. Ugh, it's just disgusting to me. But I don't know. Maybe you guys like it. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like the second I started reading about how it actually works, and I realized that they're fading my trades and they're trading against me, I was like, nope, not messing with these guys, man. It's in their benefit for me to lose. Not only fees wise, all prop firms, it's in your benefit for them. It's your benefit. It's their benefit for you to lose. But when you add in on the second top that their trades are directly against yours, um, which makes they're not allowed to do that because they're not in America. They're not allowed to do that, and that's why they're all shutting down. Because to do that, you have to be registered as like a market maker. You know, if they're taking the other side of your trades, they need to be like a registered market maker, and they're not. They're just a forex prop firm. You know. Okay, so beautiful trade here. Let's look inside here, and then we'll shut this down. Never mind. I'm getting a chance to look in here. Yeah. So let's. I still want to see what's inside of this little wick here. See if there's anything. Okay, let's take this whole wick here and like check this. Make sure it's not rejecting it half back. Okay, it's not. Beautiful trade though. So I think this is how many points? 55 to, so that's 8 live streams in a row, 20 plus point trade on stream. 8 in a row now. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, exactly. That's why they do it. Yeah, I definitely get why they do it. No, he's saying that it's smart. So like, so if you know like what he's saying, Gunman, is that it's smart because like in that video I did, I broke down like the transcript of the guy saying it in an email. He says it. He says, well, if you know your traders, 85% plus of them are going to go bust and they're going to lose, it only makes sense to take the opposite side of their trades because it gives you a statistical edge. Because it's just like how I'll use Top Step X's platform here. Stop. So pretty much they're doing what you could do on Top Step X. It's because we can see that, you know, a certain percentage of them are going long or short, and then you would take the other side because it gives you an edge because they suck pretty much. Like their thinking is completely wrong most of the time. So like even right now, so 52% of them are long. I would then take the short side. You know, you could do something like that. That's pretty much what they're doing, but on the individual level. So they're like going even deeper into it. See, this is where I wish I would have added on. I'll probably add on here to my other accounts. I'm gonna scale out of this one though. Once we pull back here a little bit, I'll probably add on to it because I think this is gonna continue up. Let's check up here and see about this little balanced area. See if it's been that one's rebalanced. That one got rebalanced here. That one's rebalanced here. So it's only above here. Maybe this one. Let's check. That one got rebalanced there. Yeah, so it's only this, guys. This is the only thing that's left. I don't know if we'll go there right now, but it does make sense, like logically. Because this wick up did that. So that's done. Unless there's like a little area up in here I'm not seeing, like on a really low time frame. That would cause it to no. I mean, we can check, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, it already overshot it. So yeah, I think we're gonna see a trending session here. The rest of the session should trend. So hopefully it puts in a low somewhere like this. And I can just trade the trend when it hits here, I'll add in. When it makes a new high, I'll scale out, add in, scale out, add in, scale out, all the way up. And then any accounts that are not like that, like Top Step X. I thought it was I don't know why I didn't enter this on this account too. I should have. And this one I thought I was done, but apparently I made too much money or something. So I gotta take that there. Alrighty guys, that's a wrap. I think you guys should be good. Give you guys a head start for the week. We know where price is going or where it could be going to the downside and upside. So once we see it start moving there, all we got to do is just start trading with it. Like right now, we know price is going up. We have a good idea where it's going. So I'm going to trade with it until proven wrong. You know, if it breaks like one of these lows, then I'll start thinking about the other side. But for right now, I'm going to continuously go long until it proves itself wrong. Alrighty, guys. You have a good night, and I'll see you on stream tomorrow.